Hello everyone, this hour on Verbling, the next in my, well, I'm not going to do any more series anymore, so I'm not going to call it a series. We'll just call this business class. Today's business class is how to talk about customer service. And today we want to focus on key words that will help you talk about customer service, help you talk about the issues related to customer service, and how to talk to customers as well, how to give them the right customer service. I'm going to do a little introduction, and then we're going to get started. First, let me just get my name on the board. It's not a board, this is a screen. You see, I'm so used to classrooms, I say things backwards. Take a look. There we go. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. By the way, if you click on that link that I'm posting for you in the chat window, you will notice that you can go to my homepage and you can follow me to see all my upcoming group classes. One thing I want to say is that these group classes are great for practice, also just for some general fun, but it's hard to give you individual attention. So one thing you can do is book a private tutoring session with me, and I'll create a custom tailored lesson for you based on your particular needs. Okay? Just send me a message first so that I can find time in my schedule, because I'm a little bit busy these days, although I should have some vacancies coming up really soon. So let's get started. What I'm going to do right now is give you the link, and of course it's there on a classroom material, but I'll give it to you again in the chat window to make it easy for you, where it says open this. Okay? And then we will get started. So take a look while we're beginning. Take a look at this image and tell me what you see. I'm just curious, you know, what kind of job that is, and why this particular job has an awful lot to do with providing the right kind of customer service. In fact, I think we could say that this is kind of a metaphor for customer service. So come on in, we're going to talk about this image, and I'm going to expose you to lots of ideas about customer service in just a moment. Okay? While we're waiting for people to come in, I'm going to talk a little bit about what we'll be doing today and on Wednesday as well. And as soon as we get someone, we will start. So what I'm going to do right now is just give me just a second to open some material on my computer. Okay, so in general, what we're doing today and on Wednesday as well is talking about customer service, focusing on getting the information that you need to provide that service, or finding out your customers' reactions or feedback from your customers. There's going to be certain phrases which are going to sound more, we can say, polite or more business-like, and there's certain ones that won't. So we need to differentiate between those kinds of key phrases. So in the first part of this unit, which is today, we're going to be dealing with the language that you need to be effective when dealing with customers in general. But you'll also have the opportunity to discuss the issues that are going to come up related to customer service in different fields. Maybe not this week, but towards the end of the unit, you're going to have the opportunity to think about different ways of improving customer service. And there's going to be a final task later on where you are going to have to basically come up with those kind of suggestions to solve a problem. So that's a little bit about what we're doing. Let me just say hello to Ms. Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. How are you? Hello, Rebecca. Can you hear me okay?
Sorry, I didn't realize my microphone was off. I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
And where are you? Where are you in the world? Are you still in the UK?
Yeah, now I'm in the UK. Yeah, I came last week. Yeah.
Ah, so how was your trip to what, Morocco, wasn't it?
No, New York, New York.
Oh, right. You went to Morocco, then you came back, then you went to New York.
Yes, it
It's
was.
it's very hard for me to keep up with you, Rebecca. You're all over the place.
Oh yeah, no, and now I'll be here for a while. Well, so until summer. New York was amazing, but you know what happened? The first few days I was suffering from jack,
Jet lag.
which was really annoying, you know.
Mhm.
But amazing. I want to go back too, definitely. Yes.
It's a very addictive place.
Oh yes. No. I'm planning now my next trip next year.
Yeah. Okay, and give us a highlight or two about your trip to New York. What made the biggest impression on you? What did you like?
Well, it was so nice, you know, for me, in the same road, by bus, the same road in Brooklyn. I could see different cultures without change the street. It was
Yeah.
amazing to see black people culture, and in the same road I could see Jews, you know, in Brooklyn, Jews. You know Jews from Israel?
Jews. Okay.
Say again, please. Jews. Jewish people. Sorry.
Jews. Jews.
Jews.
No, not you. Wait. Slow down. Jew.
Yeah. Yes.
So Jews. Jewish
Yes.
people.
Yeah. You know, that was really impressive because in 10 minutes by bus I could see both cultures. And one of the day was Saturday, and other was one day of the week, and I could notice the difference from Jewish culture on Sunday, just
Mhm.
men on the street, no
Right.
women, any
Mhm.
women, and just men and boys, no girls. It was very impressive for me. You know what I mean?
I know. I used to live in that neighborhood. I used to live in the Jewish neighborhood.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
used to live on Broadway in Brooklyn. I used to live on Broadway, and I forget the cross street now. I used to live underneath the elevated train in the mid- in the right in the middle of South Williamsburg, where the Jewish quarter starts. And when you would cross my street to go into the Jewish neighborhood, the street signs were in Hebrew. They weren't in English anymore, and I got lost because I don't know if it's changed, but at the time, there of course things are in English, but a lot of the signs on the street are just in Hebrew, and I remember
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
lost because
Where am I?
I turned a corner and there was no garbage on the street, completely clean.
Clean. Yeah.
Everything is orderly. It's scary. It's too clean. It's too quiet.
It's
Yeah.
it's another world. It's another world in New York. You know, like another city in New York. Yeah.
Right. By the way, they're not from Israel. They're American. Just so you know.
I know they are American because they went there for after the Second World War. I know, you know, it's a very community from years ago there. I think most
even
of them never been in Israel.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they go back and forth, but that community is even older. It's probably more from the 19th century. They're an old community because they're Orthodox, that neighborhood, and
I did reading then when I came back about that community, and you know, because it was so impressive for me. And well, it's impressive. It's so mature, no, virginess, you know.
Sorry, the window just opened. That's where that bright light came from.
You know what I mean? Where the culture man is too strong in women. I thought it is even worse than Arabic people. Arabic, I mean.
Maybe it's well. you know, this is that's the most conservative Jewish group,
I know.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's a part of them, you know. Not all of them are like them, but you know, it was impressive, and
yeah,
still impressive.
yeah. Very good, very good.
And a part of that, of course, Manhattan. Sorry, they say Manhattan. It's amazing. I love it. Oh yes, yes.
There you go.
Okay.
And you had English classes with me, so you could speak New York English, right?
To be honest, I didn't have any problem. I could understand properly. You know, my communication was all the time good, and that makes me feel so happy. You know,
Good,
because
good.
I realized, oh my God, I can understand. You know, without any problem. It was really nice. Yeah.
Rebecca, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I neglected Lena. Let me just say a quick hello to Ms. Lena. Hello, Lena. How are you?
Hi, Jan Eric. I'm fine. How are you?
We're talking about Rebecca's trip to New York as an introduction to customer service. I don't know what the connection is, but we're talking about that. Lena,
Yes.
have you been to New York?
Unfortunately not. But it's my dream. I would like to go there, and I envy Rebecca.
Lena, when Rebecca goes again, she's going to take you with her. Okay?
Yes, thank you. It's a good idea.
I've already talked to her about it. Jose, you're out of luck. It's girls only. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
When I go, you can come with me. Don't worry.
Okay.
Mr. Ibeck, I was worried about you. You disappeared.
Yeah, sorry, I was busy.
I was worried. You disappeared, and everyone's like, oh my God, what happened to Ibeck? Is he okay? We didn't know. But you're back. Let's take a look at some business. Take a look at this, everyone. We actually have a lot to do. So let me jump right into the lesson. Tell me something, class. What kind of job is this in the picture? What is this man? What's his profession? What is he? Do you know the word for that profession?
Yes, a sailor.
He's a tailor. Of course he's a tailor.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think we're seeing a picture of a tailor if our main goal is to learn the language of customer service? Why would we look at a picture of a tailor and not something else, like a trash collector or the President of the United States? I think there's a metaphor going on. What do you think this metaphor is? What's the relationship? What does this picture represent, do you think? What does a tailor do that makes him a great candidate to help us talk about customer service? Any ideas before we begin?
Can I try? Probably he needs an individual approach to every person. Every person is different. He takes the measures, and just every person has his own imagination about the suit or some other part of clothes he or she needs. It's just you need to find an individual approach to every customer, and it's very important.
I couldn't agree more. I think that's what they're trying to show us in this picture. By the way, notice how we say individualized. When you're going to add another word, individual becomes an adjective. So we'd say an individualized approach. Can you say an individual approach? Probably yes. But technically speaking, it should be an adjective. So I would say a tailor is someone who gives an individualized approach to their work. They customize the work for each customer. They customize it. So as we talk about what the picture represents, all of you can come up with great vocabulary words that will help us talk about customer service in general. Tailors individualize. Tailors customize. Any other words come to mind about tailors? About tailors and their customers? Any other ideas? That is a no. Here's another one for you. They custom fit clothing. They tailor clothing or tailor fit. Same idea, just different ways to say it. What else? Right now I can't think of anything else.
Convenient?
What is... They are convenient? Elaborate for me so I know what you mean. You mean the service they provide is a convenient service?
Yes, I think it could be a convenient service.
Could be, but most people buy ready-to-wear clothing. You know what I'm saying? People rarely go to tailors. By the way, they're much more expensive nowadays, right?
Yes, it's much expensive.
Yeah. So, convenience is probably going to a department store.
Okay.
That's what I would say. But think about those words we have so far. Individual, individualized, custom, customized, custom fit, tailor. All of those words work, and maybe some others. We're going to be talking about customer service right now in our Working with Words section. And I want you to think about some things before we get into a little bit of new vocabulary. First,
Less cost effective, no? Less cost effective.
give me a whole sentence, Jose. What is less cost effective?
More.
What's the subject of your sentence?
More expensive.
But what is more expensive? What is less cost effective? What is?
The clothes. The clothes that makes the tailor.
Ah, clothes that are made by a tailor.
Yes, that are made by a tailor is less cost effective.
For sure, yeah. We can call those tailor-made clothes. Tailor-made clothes, by the way. Take a look.
Tailor-made clothes, okay.
Here's some questions for you to brainstorm and get into the topic a little bit. First, who does your company sell products or provide services to? You're going to see where we're going with this in just a second. Mr. Ibeck, are you working for a company? Are you working for yourself? Are you studying? What are you doing?
I'm working for a company.
Ah, and what do you do? Remind me. It's been a while.
I work in aviation structure as a manager.
You work in innovation?
Aviation
Oh,
structure.
aviation. Ah, aviation. Aren't you in Kazakhstan? Where are you located?
Yes, in Kazakhstan. It's in Almaty, in Astana.
Ah, okay. So aviation is a big thing in Kazakhstan, isn't it?
Actually, yes, it's an important part of our economy.
Because that's where the spaceships get launched from.
Yes, sure. That's right.
So I imagine if spaceships are important, airplanes are important too. So who do you sell to? Who do you provide services to? Who are your customers, Ibeck?
Our customers is all foreign companies, all our companies who use of airspace of our Kazakhstan territory.
Interesting. So any foreign company who uses airspace, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
Interesting. And what's the service that you're providing?
Actually, important services. We have a lot of air traffic controllers who give information to pilots, and they made the control above our territory, and we give them safety.
Okay.
We support them with safety.
So what you're saying is the service your company provides is supporting the air traffic controllers. Are you supporting the air traffic controllers, or are you the air traffic controllers? I didn't understand.
Air traffic controls and pilots who use our airspace, actually with techniques, with meteo information and etc.
With technics or technicians?
Technicians, yeah.
Ah, okay, got it. Technicians, the people who deal with the technical things, are technicians. Okay, very good. Just quickly, what about the rest of you? So, Jose, I know you're a teacher, so I know who your customers are. They're not really customers, but something like customers, students. What about you, Lena? Why don't you just remind me, because it's been a while.
Yes, actually, well, I'm a student now, but I used to work in the past, and I have worked for an international company, and we provided financial services such as cash management and accountancy to other car companies within the group.
To other car companies, you said?
No, to other companies.
Oh, to other companies.
I worked for an international company, for a big international company who had the branches in 16 countries or something like that.
Okay, very good, very good. So the services you provide were financial
services, financial advices. For example, we had some company, a company in England, and then just we made accountancy for this company, and we also made a cash management.
Cash management. Okay, I got it. We did the accounting.
We did
the accounting for, is how we'd probably say it. There's more than one way to say it.
Okay.
We did the accounting for a company in the UK. Okay, very good, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Which departments and employees in your company need your services or products to do their jobs? This is a different kind of service here. This is sort of internal. Because what we're going to see is that we have external clients or customers, but we can have internal clients or customers as well. So, Mr. Jose, I know that you're in a school.
Yes.
But what do you think about this? Are there certain departments or employees that need some of your services? Because as a teacher, you do more than just teach, don't you?
So I think that some services or products that the other departments will need. I think, for example, the material could need other departments.
Exactly.
The material that I usually use for teaching.
So, do you have a department which supports you with material?
Yes, I have a department that this department are supporting this material.
Okay, very good. So that's kind of an example of you being you're like an internal customer for another department. So inside of the organization.
Okay. Inside in the organization, I am a customer.
Right. So we have internal and external. Ibek, did you have internal customers as well as external customers?
What does mean internal customers?
Well, think about the example that Jose was just talking about.
I work as a teacher in a school. Internal department is between into the school. I request sometimes some information of other departments.
So, for example, if he needs a certain kind of material, one internal department can provide that for him. So he is the internal customer of that department, even though it's the same organization. In your job, do you have internal customers as well? People that you provide a service for inside? For example, what about IT? Do you have an IT department?
Yes, actually, yes, we have IT departments.
Perfect example. IT provides a service. Maybe you are the customer of the IT department, perhaps.
Yes.
So, if you have a systems administrator, that systems administrator might be providing the service of maintaining the computer systems or looking at the security or something like that. And what about you? What about you in particular? Do you personally have internal customers that you have to provide services for yourself?
Generally, yes. We used to service from IT and also from when we need different kind of techniques. For example, pencil or something, we have an internal service who will support with this to us.
Okay, very good, very good. For what you said? For like supplies? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Very good, very good. Like a, I forgot the name of that department. I know what you mean, but I'm forgetting the name right now. Like office supplies and that kind of stuff. There's a name for it, but I'm blanking. All right, so the purpose here was just to talk about what external and internal customers can be. IT is a great example. And now I want you to focus on some vocabulary. So let's take a look at one particular case. Lena, do you think you could read about Technogym? Okay, and afterwards we're going to decide what Technogym does and who its customers are, whether they're internal, external, or both. Can you do a little reading for us? What do you think, Lena? Hello, Lena? Lena?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I can read it with pleasure. Thank you.
Go for it.
Technogym. Nero Alessandri built his first fitness machine in his garage in 1983 and founded Technogym. The company is now a market leader in fitness in biomedical rehabilitation equipment. Its products have been chosen by over 30,000 fitness centers and 20,000 private homes worldwide. It was the official supplier at the Sydney 2000 and Athens 2004 Olympics and Paralympics, and at the Turin 2006 Winter Olympics.
Okay, very good. There's a couple of words you have to focus on. First, biomedical.
Biomedical.
Right. So not bio, but bio.
Bio.
Right. The next word is, this one's difficult. Like that. Rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation.
Okay, very good. And I think that was it. There was another one, but I don't remember what it was now. Anyway, those were the main ones.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So that's a little bit. Oh, yeah, I know the other one was techno. I want to hear a k, like a K. Techno.
Techno.
That's it, Technogym. And you can see a picture of Technogym. What do you see in the picture, class? What is inside of Technogym? What is all that stuff? Do you know what those are called?
Equipment.
What kind of equipment do you see? What kind?
Equipment.
What kind of equipment? What kind?
Fitness machine.
fitness machines, yeah. We have a treadmill, if you want to know what that's called. You can see treadmills, like this in the chat window.
Okay.
One moment. There you go. These are in the news because a prominent American politician just died using a treadmill, and it wasn't really well known in the public that they're dangerous, but they are.
When did that happen?
Yeah, like a week ago in America.
Oh, really? Yeah, no.
A very famous politician. What was he a politician? He was the husband of not a politician. He was related to someone in Facebook. He was like the husband of the COO of Facebook or something like that.
Ah, okay. So the famous person was the partner.
No, he was famous too. He was a business leader. I was thinking he was in Congress, but I don't think he was in Congress. Anyway, he died on his treadmill. Apparently, they are quite dangerous if you're not careful. He fell and hit his head and actually died from the injury. Apparently, that has nothing to do with our class. So forget I said that. The point is Technogym. So I think you know what Technogym does based on the reading and based on the picture. But who are its customers? Before we talk about customer service, let's identify the customers. Can you name one external and one internal customer? Maybe external customers are a little easier here.
The external customer will be the gym.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Y the internal customer.
Would they have any internal customers?
Could be the people that using this service.
Of course, yeah. The direct customers who are doing fitness, of course. So let's call, instead of gym, that's a good word, but let's use another one too. Let's say that fitness centers.
Fitness center. Okay, it's another word.
Yeah, another way to say gym. So fitness centers are probably the external customers, and of course, the people themselves who go there, people with memberships, are indirectly customers. Technogym is a fitness machine, a treadmill, and fitness and biomedical rehabilitation. Now, hang on a second. Rehabilitation immediately tells you there's another external customer. So class, besides fitness centers, who else might want rehabilitation equipment?
Medical centers.
Medical centers, yeah. Some kind of medical center, maybe some kind of clinic that deals with rehabilitation, for sure.
Medical center.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I want you to focus on vocabulary as well. So before we go into detail about that, give me a second here. I think, give me just a second here. Am I missing something? No. Yeah, okay, let's move on. I was going to ask about the internal customers. Yeah, so let me just go back for a second before we move on to the vocabulary. About the internal customers, if they're providing technical equipment, what's one kind of internal customer that they might need to deal with, just out of curiosity? Particularly because it's technical equipment, treadmills, and rehabilitation equipment. Anything come to mind? Just to clarify the difference between internal and external.
Say again, please, the question.
No, the question is just, are there internal customers as well? Or what could be an internal customer?
Internal cost.
The people that go to do rehabilitation?
Well, I was thinking his business is really about the machines. So what comes to my mind is the people who have to do the maintenance, maybe. That was my idea. I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe maintenance is an internal service. Because these things are so expensive.
Okay.
Maybe they have their own
The maintenance, okay.
Yeah, maintenance, calibration. Maybe he needs to have these people come and inspect machines, or perhaps calibrate the machines. And he's more of a manufacturer. Maybe. It's just an idea. There's not really a right or wrong answer.
Okay.
Let's take a look at customer service itself. I've got a few words at the top of the screen. These words, if we take a quick look, supplier is there, services, no, okay. I was going to say you just saw these in context, but I looked again and no, they're not there. But that's okay. You're going to get them through the context. What you see are sections of a web page for different services. I want you to tell me which keyword you think best fits this excerpt from the web page. Okay? So, Mr. Ibeck, take the first one for us, please.
We are here to help. Whatever you require, our call centers are open to assist you with all issues concerning our products and services.
Products and services is correct. They go together. So it's got to be the right answer, and you're right. Okay? What kind of business is this?
Can you repeat?
And what kind of business are we talking about here?
Probably about selling center, selling center, shopping center.
Absolutely. It's got a call center, so it's got to be reaching out to customer service, people that are having problems or whatever with a product. Okay? Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's just go through these, and then we're going to go on to a second set of vocabulary, and then I've got a speaking activity for you to try. Okay? So, Lena, what do you think about the design team?
The design team, our in-house design team assesses the proposed area of development to give the best layout of equipment. It then monitors every stage of an installation for complete satisfaction or requirement.
Which? Imagine there was the word complete, customer,
expectations.
It monitors expectations? Uh-oh.
No.
Nope. It monitors every stage for complete customer
requirements.
Customer requirements?
No.
Doesn't sound quite right. I'll tell you what does sound right. If you're concerned about customer service, you want your customers...
Satisfaction, yes.
It's got to be. That one is tricky because you have to put in the word customer for it to make complete sense. Okay, but it's satisfaction. It monitors every stage for complete customer satisfaction. Remember our tailor in the beginning? Here's where our tailor comes back. They are customizing the customer service. They are tailoring the customer service, to the client. We monitor every stage to ensure satisfaction. So these are all common phrases you'll hear with customer service. So you're going to use them yourself. Products and services, complete satisfaction. Rebecca, what about after sales?
After sales services site provide online services and support.
No, because we used products and services, so we're not going to use them twice.
Equipment satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the after-sales service, extranet site provides online requirements and support.
Requirements and support. I don't know what that means. Requirements and support. What goes with support?
Expectations.
What goes with support? Support is something you do for a client.
It's help, like
Exactly. It's help. And if you help people, it shows that they are important. And
Care.
It's got to be care. Online care and support. Notice how these are often in groups. Products and services, care and support. It's like a little group. So it's kind of like a pattern in the language that you'll hear a lot. All right? And Jose, what about technical support?
Okay. Technical support. Our technical support team ensures that the equipment is always in perfect working order and meets your expectations.
Good. Matches your expectations.
Matches your expectations.
Fantastic. Okay, and Ibec, the last one.
Tailor-made courses. We tailor our courses to meet the specific support of our clients with in-house training courses.
Well, think about the type of service there, and you'll see that it can't be...
I forgot about variants.
Think about the type of service it is. If I'm going to train you, you probably want that training to be very specific, right? Otherwise, you would just open a book. If you want me to train you, you have particular needs. So you see the word specific. Specific what?
I think specific satisfactions of our clients with in-house training courses. Yeah.
We can't have satisfaction. Cannot be specific because there's no such thing as specific satisfactions. Unfortunately, satisfaction is a noun. It's not like a tangible. It's an abstract noun, not tangible. But if I demand something from you, what's another way to say demand? I demand a certain kind of course. I demand a certain kind of quality. Another way to say demand would be?
Want or require? Require, no.
Require, yeah.
Require, no?
So the specific what? There's only one choice that's possible.
Requirements.
Exactly. It's got to be requirements. Okay, so we've got products and services. We've got complete satisfaction. We've got care and support. Match your expectations. Specific requirements. These are all good keywords. In fact, they're collocations, they're patterns in the language that you can use to talk about customer service. And now I want you to take a look at some things that people have said. Okay? You're going to see 5 quotes, and what I want you to do is to tell me which of those little mini advertisements, they're not really advertisements, of course, they're ways to communicate good customer service. You're going to try to match these up with the things that people have said. For example, I want to download a copy of the instructions for your treadmill. So we're still on the Technogym company, and those are aspects of the website that he put up. Okay? So if that's what your client is saying, which of these do you think matches the best? Which area of customer service is the best match for that comment, number one. I want to download a copy of the instructions for your treadmill. Who do I refer you to?
Service or not?
Well, let's see. We've got design team. We've got the call center. We've got after sales, technical support, and tailor-made courses. So, say again, which is it?
I think it's technical support, yeah? Or not?
What do you think, class? Do you agree?
No,
What do you think, Jose?
I disagree. I think it is after sales.
I think so too, actually. Because if it's just to download a document, you don't need to pay a technician for that, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so I
technical
agree. So I agree with you, Jose. I think it's after
Yeah.
sales.
after sales.
After sales is an extranet site. So I bet it's not really, it's not necessarily live people. So a lot of the issues could be dealt with by just going to the website. By the way, what do we mean by extranet? Is that clear, everyone? Extranet. I don't know if that makes sense. Are you familiar with intranet? Not internet, but intranet? If you're not, let's clarify those. We have intranet and we have extranet. Which one of these is for company employees? Intranet or extranet?
I think it's intranet.
You are absolutely right. So extranet is for customers, but not the entire internet. So extranet probably means you have to log on and have a password. So it's part of your particular website, but it's not for the public. Extranet. It's not something you hear very often, okay, but it makes sense. Extranet. Okay, so let's try a few of these. Go ahead, Lena. Why don't you read number 2 and tell me what service do you think we should match them up with? What would they click on the Technogym website?
We are interested in having a small gym for employees in our office building, but I don't think there is space for it. Just a second. Just scroll up. Probably design team.
Okay, very good, very good. So the design team, I agree with you completely, because it's got something to do with the layout of the building, I suppose. Right? It's a design team because it has to do with the space where you're going to install the equipment. Yeah? Is that the idea, Lena? Just so that we're clear?
Yes, yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Everything is clear. Thank you.
All right, very good. Okay, Rebecca, number 3.
Me?
Yes, you, Rebecca. You're the only
No, I am Roberto, sorry. Would it be possible to get some more information about your product? After sales.
after sales. But that's for people who have already bought the service. And here, when I read that, I think, oh, this is a person who has not yet purchased anything. And number 3, would it be possible to get some more information about your products? That means I'm not a customer yet. I'm a prospective customer.
Uh-huh. So?
So?
Go back.
So, where would you do?
The first one, we are here to help.
Yeah, I think so too.
Via our call center, that one.
Right, you've got a call center. You've got a hotline for
Yeah.
people that are thinking of purchasing the Technogym. Okay, very good. And Ibec, what did I do you? I'm lost. I don't know who's next. Is it Ibec or is it Jose? I'm confused. Somebody go. Number 4.
Okay, number 4.
Go for it.
I like all of my staff to understand how the machines work. I think that the answer is tailor-made courses.
Excellent. Technogym can supply a tailor-made training. Okay, very good. I agree. Okay, and Ibec, the last one?
I can't seem to change the speed of the treadmill. I think it's technical support.
Yeah, technical support. Because that's really a technical issue. The machine might be broken. I agree completely. Here you can see a summary of everything we just did on slide 7. Okay, but those are the answers that we just came up with. So if you want to review it, it's there. But we're not done yet. I want to take some of those words and I want to put them through the different word families that exist. So, for example, serve. Well, you know what the verb is, to serve somebody. What's the word we heard earlier on the website? Products and what?
Service.
Of services, yeah.
Services. Yeah.
Right, products and services. So we're going to play a little game here, and the game is to basically look at the word family. Products and services. We have satisfy, satisfied. What's the noun?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Supply, supplied. What's the noun?
Supply?
Supplier.
Supply. And supplier. Good. Yeah, both. Supplier is the person, supply is the product before you sell it. Or the raw material, the supply of raw material. Good. Care. Caring.
Care.
What's the noun?
Care.
Customer care. It just stays the same. Expect, expected.
Expectation.
Expectation. Require, required.
Requirement.
Requirement. Now this one is to produce. There is an adjective, so I don't know why they say there isn't. There is an adjective. I want to hear the noun first, then I want to hear the adjective.
Product.
Product. Good. Product, produce. Product, produce. By the way, what's the adjective? To be what? The company is very
Productive.
productive.
Productive. Okay.
That's it. Product, produce, productive. Let's see. I'm going to skip this. You can do it for homework if you like. I think this vocabulary is not so difficult for you. So what I'm going to do is, yes, one more thing here. Hold on a second. Give me just a second. Yeah, here we go. I want you to think of a service you know well. It could be something from a company where you work, where you have worked, or what you're studying to work in. It could be something you've recently bought or used. I want you to present this product or service, but I want you to use the key words that we've been working on today in this class. Some of those key words are supply, supplier, satisfy, satisfaction, products and services, care and support, requirements, expectations, and other things. There's one more thing that we could do, but I want to give you a chance to speak first, okay? So I want you to think of one product that comes to mind or something that you're dealing with right now, and I want you to present it in a user-friendly way that would make me want to buy this product or service. Before I give you an example, do any of you have something that you could present to us right now? Or if you prefer, I will give you an example. What do you prefer? Silence. Rebecca,
Well,
you're selling things all the time, aren't you?
yes.
This is your golden opportunity. Your golden opportunity to present a product or service. In 30 seconds or less, can you present your product or service as if you're trying to promote it? Can you let us know what makes it good about the product or service? Can you use no less than 3 of the key words that we've worked on today to present it?
Okay, require.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
Okay, talking about the wine or another product?
The product that you want to present, whatever you prefer. But I'm only going to give you 30 seconds to make an impression on us. It's going to be really short. And in that 30 seconds, you must use no less than 3 of the keywords that we've used today. I'll give you a second to think. Think. In the meantime, Ibec, Lena, and Jose, I want you to start to think about a product that you could present, even if it's not today. In the next class, we can do it. Okay? So think about it.
So, but the words are require, what more?
Oh, they're the words that are in your memory now.
Yeah, but leave me alone.
You can always cheat if you like. You can always go back. And you can take a look at this page. You can take a look at this page. It's really those 2. There's another set of words, verbs, we didn't do because we don't have time, but we'll do that later. Okay, but I want to give you a chance to do a little bit of speaking. So Rebecca, you've got 30 seconds to get us to buy your product. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Talking about the wine, I just can say you'll be very pleased to have a sip of it because it's so satisfied to try the test, and it just require require 2 seconds. Notice the difference from other wines from other countries. By the way, if you are concerned about the supplier, don't be worried because we are a very serious company. So.
Very good, very good. If you're, the last part, if you're conscious, you said about the supplier.
Yeah, the white word.
Don't worry because we are serious.
We are a very serious. Well, maybe that is an expression, a Spanish expression. When you can trust a company, we say in Spain, we are a serious company. You know, we are a serious company.
Okay.
So, how do you say that in English? You know.
Let me ask the group first. Instead of serious, what could we say? That means you can trust us. Class, what do you think?
Relief. Could I say relief? Rely.
Lena, Ibec, Jose, what do you think?
Probably we are trustworthy and reliable and well-known company, something like that.
You got 3 ideas there. All of them work. All of them work. I'm going to go with reliable for now. Okay?
Reliable.
Okay, but all of them work. By the way, let's take a quick look at what you said. Okay, so give me a second to just post this in the chat window. My computer is now frozen for some reason. Give me just a second. There we go. Let me just quickly fix my spelling. Give me just a second because I was
Reliable
writing.
company. So that is the expression. We are a reliable company.
That's right.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm gonna paste this for you. What you said. Look at it, almost there. Sorry. I got to find a better way to write listening right at the same time. Doesn't recognize the word countries. Second. Countries. Countries. Can't write and speak at the same time. Okay, take a look. Take a look at what you said. And let's see if there's anything that we could have said. Did she use 3 keywords? Talking about the wine, I could just say, you'll be very pleased to have a sip because it is so satisfying. I thought you said to try the taste, if I understood correctly.
Yes.
It just requires 2 seconds to notice the difference from, I should say, from other wines from other countries. If you're conscious about the supplier, don't worry because we are a reliable company. Okay,
No,
it's a very good start.
no, concern. If you are concerned, worry, you know.
Oh, concerned. Okay, okay.
Concern. I said
Okay.
concern.
Got it. Now, let me give you a little bit of feedback. And by the way, Ibec, Jose, and Lena, you can also do the same because we need to help each other out here. So I'm going to give you some feedback, but if you have suggestions, let us know too. Okay, talking about the wine. Can't say the wine here. Talking about our wine or our product.
It's better, yeah.
Yeah, not the wine. There's no definite article. It's not possible. Talking about our wine, I can just say you'll be very pleased to have a sip. You'll be very pleased even with one sip. So satisfying because it is a very satisfying wine. Taste. This is my suggestion, okay?
Okay, of course.
But what I do want to do, sorry, my computer keeps freezing here. I can't use this in the chat window because I'm frozen. Let me see if I can close something. Okay, is it working? Yes, it's working. Okay, so the first change is going to be the first sentence. Is that?
And I can see it now, yeah.
The next one is, it just requires. I would use require in a different way. Your requirements will be met. I would use require in a different way.
Okay.
Something like this to talk about the customer's requirements. Okay? If you want to use what you said, I wouldn't use the word require in that sentence. It only takes 2 seconds to immediately notice the difference. Yeah, to immediately notice the difference from other wines from other countries.
Yeah.
If you are concerned about the supplier, it's okay to say concerned about. Of course, you can say if you're worried about the supplier, don't be. Period.
Don't be, okay. Don't be.
You're going to make more of an impact if you have a short sentence. We are a well-known and reliable company with a track record. This last one is a good key phrase for you. Track record.
I write it down right now for my next presentation. Oh, yes.
Proven track record. Give me a second and I'll put it on the screen for you. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, it's not a bad start. It's not a bad start. Let me ask you, we got to stop because we're way over time. I apologize for going over time. But before we go, just a quick question. How often would you like to do these business classes? I was doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But this week I changed it to only Monday and Wednesday, and each class is going to be quite different than the other. So what do you think is best, group? What do you prefer?
What was the question? Sorry, I didn't hear.
How often would you like to do these business classes? How often per week?
As we are doing right now, it's okay. I don't know.
Well, this week I'm only doing it today and Wednesday.
I didn't see the schedule.
Right. Yeah. The reason is because I have a lot of people booking classes. In fact, the classes are usually fully booked. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have not a lot of people showing up. So I'm worried that I'm not sure why there's so many people booking, and then on Tuesdays I often have less people. Today, same thing, but today there's 2 people teaching at the same time, so I imagine some people went to Dominic's class or whatever. So my question is, let's do this. I'm going to do the next business class on Wednesday, which will be related to this, but it'll be a different skill. Okay? Mm-hmm. If you want to do them more often, as long as I have, let's say, 4 people that want to do it more often, then I will book it as much as you want. If you want it 4 days a week, I'll do it 4 days a week. Okay, but for this week, I'm going to do it just Monday and Wednesday. Tomorrow and Thursday, I'm going to have different kinds of classes. That's my plan. Okay.
Okay, no problem, John.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. And if you want me to change, you let me know. As long as I have a minimum of 4 people that are regulars, I'll do it as often as you like. Okay? No problem whatsoever.
Okay, John.
All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So I'll be back for Wednesday for the next business class, which will be all about exchanging information specifically, because it's customer service. It's going to be about getting the right information, making and changing arrangements with your clients and customers when something important needs to be done. So a related skill. Have a great week. See you tomorrow for 2 hours from 10 GMT to 11 to 12 for speaking skills, and I forget the other one. I can't remember. You'll see. Follow me and you'll see.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.